Well, Mr. Harris, anything else?
I you know what actually made me like even more mad than anything aside from the fact that your argument was terrible? Or sorry,
Go ahead.
not terrible. It was oh man. It was aside from the fact that your argument was wrong. It's just that it wasn't good. There were so many points that I was refuting with myself in my head that you didn't even bring up, and I was just so annoyed. I was like, why isn't he bringing this up? Like, why
I
didn't
didn't have to.
he
I didn't
why
have
didn't
to.
he cite this moment? Why didn't he cite that moment? Why didn't he cite this moment? And I was like, ugh, this is annoying.
Well, I didn't have to because I knew that you knew it was there, and
I needed the in-text citations because I had like even better refutes than the ones that I
I just
brought.
don't like. I'm pretty sure I literally gave specific examples.
Uh,
Like
you gave you gave
getting caught and almost getting him fired, like running away to college and then coming back and stealing Sharpay's thunder. Oh, or in the first movie,
right.
coming in last second in her science thing, stealing Sharpay's thunder, or you know, everything being hand gifted to her, the whole nonchalant act being fake. I
I
just
think
don't.
I think the biggest point that I would have started with would have been Sharpay's parents because Sharpay's parents did her very very dirty in the very beginning of the movie of High School Musical 2 by actually hiring the rest of her classmates and
Well, because she
then
said get
telling her
Troy
that she
by any
can't
means
fire them.
necessary.
Huh?
Well, that was the only way Troy was going to take the job.
Yeah, well, yeah. Troy asked if his friends could do it, and then her mom literally said, "Yeah, bring them all. We'll have
I
all of
thought that
Sharpay's
was the one
friends."
manager dude who did that. That was the parents
No,
who
it
did that.
was that was her mom because she goes to her mom and she goes, Gabriella Montez and the Wildcat. Like I got direct quotes all day. Gabriella Montez and the Wildcats. Mother, how could you?
Yeah.
And
I
then
mean,
she
again,
goes, "These are your
I
classmates, dear, not the fuddy-duddy lava spring staff." While she's doing yoga.
yep, and odds stacked up against
So
Sharpay, and
you
what did
now
she do?
have that, yes.
And
And
what
then
did
I
she do?
also would have taken more of a Miss Darbus route with your argument and seeing how
Well,
Miss
yeah.
Darbus fights against her. I think
Yeah.
that too much of the emphasis on Gabriella being the villain is where I saw your argument not as strong as it could have been. I think Sharpay as the victim is a lot stronger of an argument
Okay, sure.
than Gabriella
And
as a villain.
but I think we
Because
can't
then you
let
paint
Gabriella get
Gabriella
off
as what?
we can't let her get off the hook. We just can't.
Um, I see. The problem
I
is
can't, like, yes,
you
I
don't.
agree, but
I think
I agree. Sharpay
when
is
you
a true victim, but I think Gabrielle is a big part of that because everything's
yes,
hand
she's a
wrapped and
very
gifted
huge
to her.
antagonist for Sharpay. And I think that the problem is that when you paint her as a villain, though, you start looking a lot at Troy, and then you start over justifying some of Sharpay's actions in a way that feels gross, if that makes sense. When you start
I just
justifying
think
Sharpay's actions
Gabriella had
towards
every
Troy as
opportunity in
a
the world. I think
yes,
Gabriella had every opportunity in the world to go, "You
I
know
love
what?
that. I
This
love
is
that.
Sharpay's thing.
I
Let me
love
stick
that.
with my thing." I think she had every opportunity to just be like, "I'm going to do what I say I want to do and stay invisible and stay in with my science friends and do my science thing." But instead, at the end of the day, she's making the decision to not be invisible. And she's making the decision to go out and perform in this play and go out and steal Sharpay's role. Yes, Darbus does have the final say in that and is also a somewhat villain because I don't think her performance is better than Sharpay's in any means, but it is what it is. It's Gabrielle Montez. I guess she's Kim Kardashian of East High. I don't know.
Now you're cooking.
Thank you.
Because you even go further because you could even go further because you could even go to the point where you're at the end of Stick to the Status Quo is a pivotal moment where she has to decide, hey, I should probably back off. I've already made her upset with me. I've spilled my nachos that magically turned into cheese fries as they fell onto her, and I should probably back off. I know I really enjoy doing this. Maybe there's a smaller role that I could see if I could audition for.
Mm, yep, you're 100%. The set, literally, she could have easily been like, okay, I've obviously poked the bear. I'm in her realm. Let's, maybe I overstepped, but no, she said, no, let's actually put my foot on the gas and go all in. So, but hey, look, I mean, I could write a full on essay
I would
and
love to see
submit
it.
it. Like, that's
I
how
would love
much
to see it.
evidence I think I have on it.
I would love to see it.
So we can attack this another day. I'm gonna go rewatch the movie though. I'm gonna go
Oh,
rewatch
please
the
do.
movie
Please do. Because
because again,
I
because you never answered what Sharpay did after her parents hired all the Wildcats and everyone betrayed her. What'd she do? Oh, she went out and performed the song "Fabulous" and put on an absolute
Oh, no, sorry.
show.
That was before she found out. Because at the very end, she sees Troy and goes, absolutely. And then at the
Oh, you're
very
right. You're right.
end,
You're
she
right. You're
sees that
right.
they're
You're right.
all there. And that's when she
You're
goes
right.
and talks to her mom.
You're right. But they would dim her thunder, right? Like she just put on this absolutely incredible performance. And then they're like, "Oh, here comes Gabriella."
Yeah, because she, at the end, she does say, I like what I see. I like it
Yeah.
a lot. This is
Mhm.
absolutely fabulous. It's just going to be us till the end of the summer. And then she sees Gabriella, not, freaks out. So it does get messy. It gets messy because Sharpay is kind of messy. But you
It's a
could
tragedy.
also make no, it gets gross because you could make the argument that Sharpay had Troy first, but she really didn't. But she definitely tried early,
Yeah.
and there was no interest there. I mean, his friends dog her in the first movie,
I know, they're bullies. Thank you. They are, they bully her. She is a
but they
victim.
would
You're
never
right.
let. Yes, yes. I see. Again, when you go from the
Eh
victim angle, it's
yeah, I mean, there's
crazy.
no need for them to say the comments they do to her at all. There
Yeah,
actually isn't. Like, they're
or she
actually
spent the
bullies.
holidays shopping for mirrors.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, come on. Like, that's pretty mean to say.
the Ice Queen's returned from her palace.
Yeah, Joshua, you're 100% right.
I, this,
I should have went from the
yeah,
victim route more. I guess that is how I feel more, but I do think I mean, I still think Gabriella isn't innocent.
I like isn't innocent, but when you try to go villain, it again. It does get
Sure.
messy, but
Sure.
I'm interested to see if you can make a good. It gets messy though because
But
Sharpay is
the
kind of gross.
title, Gabriella is the villain, will catch the eye. Like,
That's true.
when we post this on TikTok and it says, "Is Gabriella the villain?" Like, if people are gonna be like,
Oh yeah.
"What?"
And that's what gets them to click on the video.
That's right.
Same thing with the kids using the hook on the essay. That is taught by one of our great language arts teachers, Mr. Harris. But I'm
That's
not
me.
sure how much
Actually, you know
he.
what's actually funny with hooks? I actually use YouTube videos to teach hooks.
It's actually not a bad idea.
Spoiler alert
It's
to the
actually a
kids
great
that have me
idea.
in class. As we write essays next quarter, we're going to be looking at YouTube videos and taking a look at how they use hooks in order to create our essays. So that's kind of
That's
cool.
actually really creative. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I'm sorry we didn't have time to get to your presentation that I was really excited to hear.
It's all good because, if anything, you know what I'll leave everybody with, and any of our viewers today, I'm gonna add it to my outs. What's out? High school sweethearts. And the last thing, just don't be afraid to stick up for what you believe in, like what me and Mr. G did today. That's all I got to say. And I wish everybody a happy holidays. And we look forward to seeing you again in the new year. And we'll see you next time here in the lunchroom.
in the lunchroom. All right, friends.